Hello. Welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we're going to go to Kyoto, to one of my favorite breweries, and take a look at a fairly recent beer from them. It's called, this one, it's Aki no Kimagure. But first, a little bit about Kyoto Brewing Company. They were founded in 2015, so they've been going about 8 years now. And they were founded by three foreign residents. One is an American, the other is Canadian, and the third is a Welshman. And they met when they were in the JET program as English teachers in the north of Japan, and kept in touch over the years. And the American man became a home brewer, moved to Kyoto, and I've known him for a number of years. And in fact, full disclosure, I know all of them. I have to say they are one of my favorite breweries in Japan, though, regardless. And the head brewer studied in the U.S. He studied at Lost Abbey, and he did an internship at Shiga Kogen, one of the finest Japanese breweries in total. And then they opened in 2015, and they were labeled or rated as the best new brewery in Japan for that year. And in 2017, they were rated the best brewery in Japan. This book just fell. And so they have a tap room, and they're open on weekends only. It's located just south of Kyoto Station. In fact, it's probably walkable. I've never walked it from there, but you can get there easily from Kyoto Station. And it's a good place to get the main variety of their latest beers, and they keep a few older ones on tap as well. I think they have 8 taps and a variety of beers to go to you can buy when you leave. Rate Beer lists 291 beers from them, and this is fairly accurate. A good friend of the brewers has kept tabs since they opened on every beer that they have produced. Untappd somehow lists 246, so they're a little bit behind, which is kind of rare. I've had 172 of their beers, and this will be 173 for them. They are rated pretty highly on Untappd as well, average of 3.72, so pretty high, and that's out of 5. Okay, so enough about the brewery. Let's get on to the beer, and it is this one. It's their seasonal line. They used to have 2 seasonal lines. Now they have just one. This one, Aki no Kimagure, and they put out one in spring, summer, fall, and winter. And it tends to be generally an IPA of some sort, and this one is a red IPA, and it is at 6% alcohol, 45 international bittering units. There's only one rating on Rate Beer when I checked, and that was 3.7. Untappd, there were 75, and a little bit higher, 3.79 out of 5. The malt bill for this one is Golden Promise, which is a malt they use quite often in their beers, and Crystal Medium, Red Rye Crystal as well. The hops are Polaris, and this is a kind of high alpha hop that was developed in Germany. I just checked it, and it was released in 2012, so a fairly new hop overall. Columbus, Mosaic, Cryo, and Mosaic, and Strata. The yeast is American Ale yeast. So this is their 2023 version, and I'd like to get into it right now. My cat is here watching me. Okay. So the IPA category, of course, has many styles, and red is one of them. Probably the most popular current style is called hazy. So this is a deep red, kind of deep red amber color. Kind of hard to see the carbonation rising, but it's got about a half a finger of light tan foam, as you can see here, kind of sticking to the glass a bit. Let's try the aroma. Oh, okay, so right away I get some tropical fruit for sure. That's from the Mosaic, I guess. Very nice. Tropical fruit and something darker behind it. Something kind of foresty, like. Okay. 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 Nice rich opening of roasted toasty malt. Kind of, not dark roast, but certainly roasty enough, and it kind of tingles on the tongue. And the rye gives a kind of bite too as well. If you've had rye beers, you know that they will kind of grab your tongue for a second. Very interesting sort of grain. Brewers often don't like to work with it much because it's very sticky and hard to clean out, kind of gums up things sometimes. But here, Red Rye Crystal is the third listed malt, so I'm assuming it's in order of amount. I'm not sure, but typically on ingredient labels, you see the most prominent ingredient label first, and then second, third, and so on. So this is a nice, rich, roasty opening. The tropical fruit element is kind of there, but not certainly not like in the nose. But it is kind of rich and sort of full-bodied. Yeah, it has a nice flavor change from mid-palate. It gets a little scratchy afterwards. The tracks are mild, but it's kind of grabbing the throat as it goes down. Very interesting. This is tasty. And it's a nice beer for, of course, the autumn season, which we are in right now, here in October. Although it's still kind of warm during the day. But in any case, a nice beer from Kyoto Brewing. Check them out. You can go online. You can buy this online if you live in Japan. And they do ship to many places throughout the country. They have some bars that have dedicated taps, where you can always find a Kyoto Brewing beer on tap. So, go to their website and look around and see what you like, and maybe order something if you want.